Alright, we got a new free skin coming, and we got some of the other news to talk about, which I didn't cover in the original video due to the main factor of the tragic news that's PvE. That video didn't even do the best, and I was wondering why until I realized Moist Critical, Ludwig, every big YouTuber was covering Overwatch. That's how big it was. But all that doesn't matter to me. It was so big that we have some of the biggest streamers, the most well-known names in the Overwatch community, such as Flats, saying that they're probably gonna leave Overwatch 2 after Season 6. I'm gonna play this 30-second clip, and then we're gonna talk.
Chat, I'm be just real with you. I'm so damn tired. I've basically been fighting for shit for this game for the last 3.5 years. Through the ups and the downs, the goods and the bads, whether people agreed with me or disagreed with me. I think I'm out of gas. I think that's it. At least there's cool shit coming in Season 6, but I probably see myself leaving Overwatch after Season 6.
You can hear the pain, because why wouldn't you? It's his career, it's his livelihood, and he's been playing Overwatch for a long time, and I can feel it. Now, I'm someone who took a break from Overwatch once the drought hit alongside a lot of other creators, but I've been playing and making Overwatch videos since the beta, 2015. So the truth is, while I know Blizzard kept fumbling, the initial huge drought to Overwatch, while quite a painful hit, at least there was some sort of excuse. Hold out, and we see, there is a light. There was supposed to be a light at the end of the tunnel in which this sequel or this franchise would elevate. We'd see a whole new world with a lot more and new mechanics. Now, this is where the developers come in. This is where the response comes in, and it's kind of brutal, the tension that's going on, and it's a little bit, I don't want to be too aggressive, but it's a little bit numbing hearing anyone try to defend the developers. Now, luckily that's a minority, but I have been seeing it. But regardless, Jared News says, a clarification that I wanted to make is that while we made the decision to cut hero mode plus talents, we have a lot of great PvE content coming this year. Big story missions, new cinematics, co-op events, and single-player hero mystery missions are all on the way. Now, the thing is, obviously this is receiving negative feedback for good reason. The biggest thing here is that the depth and replayability was supposed to come from the hero talents. I mean, as we watch this in the background, your heart is gonna break alongside mine. It's literally painful to see, because this was the expansion to the universe and lore and depth of Overwatch that we were looking for. And maybe Blizzard will still have unique enemies, maybe they'll still have those very deep cinematics, we don't know. But the truth is, at this point, since after the interview with Aaron Keller, them confirming that this was cancelled before Overwatch 2 even released, the trust has been shattered. I said it in my previous video, it's like they shattered the glass a long time ago, but now they're just stepping on the pieces and making it worse. There is zero trust left for Blizzard, and why would there be? It doesn't even make any sense. It's just like whatever they say, we will never take seriously. Ever. Like, until they can prove to us that they're like 30 times better than the archive events, PvE does feel dead to everyone. And it is heartbreaking. With a period. Like, after I made my last video, I didn't even know what I wanted to do. I'm like, wow, they did not announce a lot of other things, and I didn't talk about it, and today we will, but I felt a little bit hollow, and you can probably tell by my voice, I was initially angry, and a couple of days later now talking about this again, I just feel pretty much kind of just sad, bummed out about it. Just weird. It just feels weird because it doesn't make sense. No matter how much they try to explain it to us, it doesn't make sense. They're a $1 billion company. They've got the resources, and then they're just saying, no, it was split, it was this, it was that, it was bullshit. It was the fact that selling skins in a skin shop and updating a live service game is a lot more profitable than putting in tons of efforts in cinematics and artwork and tons of other developments. And what's worse is there was already a big money sink anyways. But still, odds are this is still boils down to profit and greed, and I can't hate any of the developers. They've been tossed around like crazy, and their heart is probably breaking. Imagine the developers designing these crazy abilities, and then just literally like 4 years later, they're like, yeah, never mind. We also got Jason with a little bit of a take here. Says, I'll be reporting plenty of Overwatch 2 in the future, but for now, maintaining a live service game is hard enough without building a totally new game on top, which is hard enough without constant company crisis, which is hard enough without massive attrition, worth some empathy. Now, this is a reporter at Bloomberg. I don't know what his take was supposed to be here. I think he's trying to defend the developers, but it didn't sound right because really we're all just mad at Blizzard. We're pretty much furious at Blizzard. Now, let's look ahead as to what's to come, especially in Season 6, and the fact we're getting a free skin as I don't know, was this supposed to be like... was this free skin right here supposed to be damage control? Because, I mean, like, they just give them Bikini Diva. They'll get distracted. Like, wait, what's the idea here exactly? I don't exactly know, to be honest. I think what's worse is they've made other poor decisions, like for example the summer games coming up soon. Yeah, they're just a repeat of the summer games we've had since Overwatch 1. They didn't announce anything new here. There are a couple good things like the on fire system, or the fact that the next season is supposed to be much more thematic than any of the other ones. Like, we're supposed to get a fantasy theme, and then that fantasy theme is supposed to be more true to it, but like it all just sounds like, again, it's like weird. I have no more energy in reporting on these because I used to be so hyped. I'll talk about all these updates like, okay, we're getting content, but then like, what are we gonna get? Another shitty PvE mode, or like just more skins to buy? Like, this isn't meaningful. It doesn't feel meaningful. Some things will always get us a little bit giddy, like the next support hero most likely is from Peru, and we know that support hero is coming, or the fact that a new major game mode is coming, you know, after we got pushed another one. Those are meaningful. Like, let's be honest, I don't want to completely just discard everything. Like a new game mode, obviously called Flashpoint, in which we most likely will get a map in India and Gothenburg. Those are pretty good. Those are pretty good. Those are definitely meaningful. But you know what? Like, as much as we wanted the on fire system, you're just re-adding an old feature. It's not going to cover the PvE news. Competitive mystery hero returning, again, something old. Like, oh man, like most of the roadmap is just junk. Even in my opinion, this is a personal preference. We know that another big collab is coming, could be Dragon Ball Z or whatever, but like, who cares? One Punch Man was a cool concept and it sold skins. It wasn't even memorable outside of the skins. It wasn't even it was pretty much useless, bro. They didn't give me a game mode where I 1v9 raid bossed as Doomfist with unique animations or something. It's not like they're not pulling any standard amount of good updates. Like, you know, like Fortnite has their events and they're big. It's weird using Fortnite. I don't love Fortnite, but you get the idea. They actually do something meaningful. So it doesn't matter if there's a collaboration without any meaning. It's useless. In the end, I can't be as heartbroken as others. I don't play this game very much. It's often times why you guys make fun of my gameplay in the background, and I laugh it off. I'm okay with it. I used to be Diamond. I used to play a lot of competitive, but I don't care anymore. So I play this game about once a week maximum to get some footage, like the background footage, just so I can put it over, so I can talk to you guys, so I can report some news. And I'm not going to go anywhere. I'm still going to report some news. I'm still going to try to do some unique stuff. But to be honest, my excitement definitely took a massive hit.